Yeah, Justin. All right.
All right, take it away.
You can do this.
Does that go?
Yeah.
All right, so in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, two friends went into the future and they saved the world and brought peace through music. And that Christmas, I got an electric guitar and I started my own journey to save the world with rock and roll. And like a lot of musicians, that journey started with taking a lot of drugs. When I was 16, I ended up on a therapist's couch trying to get back into a school I'd just been kicked out of. And he said, "Why are you doing this?" And I said, "Well, I just want to feel, I love psychedelics. I just want to feel like love and oneness with everyone and everything all the time." And he said, "Well, you should read Be Here Now by Ram Dass, and I'm going to let you get out of class whenever you want to meditate." And that started me down a path to consciousness exploration. A few years later, I came across a set of tapes that when you listen to them, they actually took you on a full out-of-body experience, a very lucid and otherworldly place. And it reminded me of Bill and Ted. I thought, what is this? So here I am, 30 years later. I have two jobs. I am a multi-instrumentalist in the band Silvermouse. We're a psychedelic live-tronica duo. And I'm also the director of technology at the Monroe Institute, which is a consciousness research institute, and the producer of those tapes. So 2 years ago, I got to merge these two passions in a thing we call the Psychoactive Project, where we started bringing Monroe sound science, a brainwave entrainment technology, into Silvermouse's live performances. Everything is vibration. As a musician, my job is to arrange vibrations in time in a way that's pleasing to the experiencer of those vibrations. And for some musicians, this is just an act of intuition. For me, it's kind of the bottomless pit in which I geek out. And since there was no way to talk about it, I named it. I call it Sentiosonics, which is the study of sound and its interaction with sentience. Sentience is our capacity to feel, experience, and generally be. This includes things like the fact that ultra-low frequency sound can actually cause people to dance more even though they can't hear it. And ultra-high frequency sound can be used to target air bubbles in cancer cells and burst them and cause them to dissolve back into your body. It also includes looking at brainwave entrainment, which is what I'm going to talk about today. Brainwave entrainment is a phenomenon where a predominant beat in a sound that you're hearing causes your brain to start following that frequency. And the frequency of your predominant brain waves kind of interacts with your states of consciousness. This has been mapped by scientists, and it's very intuitive. It's measured in hertz, which is beats per second. And in brain waves, the lower hertz are sleep, and it moves up through relaxation, meditation, normal conscious waking awareness, and into ecstatic states. Now, since our ancestors started playing music, they've been inducing trance states through drumming. Often it's slightly higher beats per minute, maybe about 180 to 250 beats per minute, which is actually 3 to 4 hertz, which is right on that borderline between sleep and awake, or trance. With modern technology and digital synthesis, we're actually able to go to much higher states and start working with hyperfocus and ecstatic states at beat frequencies up to about 10,000 beats per minute. So combining this with the fact that in a live setting like this, all of our brains naturally actually start to synchronize to each other. In a live event with brainwave entrainment, you can get very powerful effects. In our first events, we called them signal tests. We actually did entry and exit surveys at shows, and people reported things as far out as full out-of-body experiences and spontaneous remission of like long-term pain. But more commonly, we got reports of a distortion of the sense of time, feelings of peace, and sometimes profound realizations coming to people. So until you can make it to a live experience like this, I wanted to give you guys a taste of it. What you're hearing right now is a frequency set designed to both induce calm but also focus for a day like today at a conference. This is what it sounds like without the pad. And so the other sound, which you'll hear come back in a second, it's very subtle, and that is just a musical pad to cover the frequencies. So I've put together a resource for you at Sentiosonics.com. You can go, I've put together a lot of the science and the research behind this, but also I have put together a curated list of listening experiences, and I hope that when you go home, you will take a chance to listen. Put on headphones, close your eyes, lie back. If you've never experienced anything like this, you'll find yourself immersed in the music in a new way. And I find that just doing this 5 or 10 minutes a day helps me calm down. It helps bring back energy when I'm tired. It helps me focus better and also opens up creativity. It's really impacted my life, and I hope that you can find it also impacts yours.